People generally come to our museum because of their interest in espionage. It's kind of like gossip in a way, where people love to listen about secrets and hear about secrets. So when people come to the International Spy Museum, they're really interested in the secret history of history. Our surveillance control room, or the command center, is pretty much the brains of our security operations. So we want to make sure that we are focusing on the safety of our staff and all of the guests that are within the building.
Some of the frustrations that we had previously was just the lack of desk space. The setup that we had was very makeshift, so we had two desks pushed together. It wasn't really meant to be in a command center space.
It increased the amount of time that we had to respond to things because we had to go back and forth and back and forth. When I became a supervisor and that became my project, it was, let's make this a comfortable space for the officers, and Winsted was a key factor in making that come to life.
My first impression of their old control room setup was very similar to almost every room that we look at for security. A lot of issues with the current application, how it was set up.
The cable management, that was pretty much what led me to Winsted in the first place, because while I was doing research for these security command center consoles, that was one of the highest priorities, was, is there space underneath for us to have all of our rack mounted computers? We previously had a giant rack in the corner of our room. It was super loud. Cables were just across the floor. They were taped down.
We were able to use a pretty standard console design from Winsted, but we tailored it from a size and shape, and it's a sit-stand capable system, so the physical space it was going to sit in, we had to design around that to make sure it was a perfect fit.
The new Winsted workstation changed our day-to-day in terms of accessibility and ease of control. One of the biggest factors that I really enjoy is the CPU integrated rack system. Our old system took up half of the real estate in the command center, but now everything is condensed and looks clean.
When you're purchasing a console, you don't think that it's gonna spark an idea and imaginations to get all of these high-tech 21st century grandiose things, but it really did. There's a lot of things that I did not know about purchasing a console of this level, and Winsted was with me every single step of the way.
What this console has made us realize is that the console is really the backbone of your command center. Your officers really are going to be utilizing this space day to day. They care about what's right there in front of them. So once that was in place, we were able to look at future expansions and then just tidying everything up and make it more accessible for everyone.
Technology will change over time. The console will be there long after they refresh the technology, and so it has to accommodate the next generation.
We are the Spy Museum after all, so we need to have this cutting edge technology. We want to make sure that people come in, they want to see our command center, and they're impressed by what they see. And Winsted was a very impressive console that we wanted people to see when they came to us.